cops ain't homeless.
Traigo a... Y he prendido en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre... Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota, yo tengo unos carnales que te...
The crowd is assembled here at the Target Center in Minneapolis, looking for the Timberwolves to have a victory here on their home floor. And we've got it for you live, right here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So for the Thunder, their last game, a loss to the Jazz. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. And no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
Pass to Zeller. Over Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Durant with it. Pass to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
George, no good. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Thanks so much, David.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Right side, Kevin Durant. KD a screen. Kuminga over Holmgren. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. It's to Collins. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The 3 from KD. Brooks grabs the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Good work there as it goes.
To me, this is where Terry Rozier can absolutely punish you. With the shot or on the pass and pick and roll, he's a problem.
From deep, Brooks doesn't get it to drop for him. Timberwolves go the other way with it. To the wing on the left. Pass to Rozier. Over in the corner, Zeller. Stolen by Brooks. Hit the crossover. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket of the night right there.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
KD's shot is good.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
And finished off by Collins.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. George, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now, gets to the free throw line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Durant. Got it off in time.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Wow, you can't let Wagner get established like that. If he does, scoring is easy.
Now here's Dosunmu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The drive by Green. That one goes. Count it.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Outside Matthews. Wagner outside. 5 to shoot. He gets it in there. Wagner's got his second basket.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Herter knocks it away. Here's Paige Diop. Kicks it out to Jones. For 3. Good on the triple. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Collins. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And it's Wagner missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Here's Jones. And Wagner has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Now here's Durant. Outside, George. KD on the wing. Back to George. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
To the wing right side. Holmgren wide open. Oh, good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Kuminga, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Drexler scanning the floor. To the paint. And the dunk by Drexler.
No, that was a nice pass from Lewis, demonstrating that he's more than just a scorer.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Offensive rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers. Well, Rashard Lewis, a true shooter, and he knows his game so well and really focuses on finding buckets for his team.
Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
That's the end of the first.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 6-point lead. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, following the three from Kevin Durant.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Back to Rozier. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Terry Rozier in amongst the trees. Gets that one to go.
Rozier with the steal. Outside for Durant. This one for three. Thunder with the rebound.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. And that'll be his third foul so far. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander quick off his feet. Defense doesn't have time to react.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
Allowed Paul George loose in fast break situations. He's an absolute force in the open floor.
Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves trailed by 3. Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. To the middle. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Minnesota in the lead. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Right side, Jones. And it's Wagner missing. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Here's Oklahoma City. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. We'll start a 3-game homestand with that game. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Wagner wide open. No good from outside. And Collins has got the ball here for the Thunder. A 2-point game.
Woo-hoo-hoo! The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Here's Wagner. The layup missed.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And it's blocked.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide. And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
There's Wagner with the three. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
14 foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City.
That one misses for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks' game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Here's Gilgeous. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Outside Durant. From deep, George. Out to the wing. There's Kuminga. No good on the triple.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
The Thunder leading by 12. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here comes the break. Outside for George. Durant down low. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And a wide open look for Zeller. And that one's on target from the wing.
I just love the unselfishness in the play of Kevin Durant. He said he wants to play the game the right way. Nice example there.
Holmgren in the corner. Here's the three. It's hauled in by George.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Pass to Collins. Here's Brooks. Drops it in off the fadeaway. Brooks has got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
George with the bucket.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And it's in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. George, no good. The Thunder leading by 11. to Holmgren. It's stolen by Kuminga. Out left to the wing. Durant deciding where to go with it. Going inside.
You know, the thinking is defensively trying to close off the lane. But how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit?
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And so here is Oklahoma City. Holmgren in the corner. To the inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. Outside, Katie. Pass to Zeller. Durant down low. Brooks grabs the board. Green up on top. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Think burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Holmgren at the elbow. And he lays it straight in. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Thunder.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
First team foul.
17 seconds left in the fourth. And here is Dosunmu. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team.
I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body, made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me, tell me what they know about me. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see what really wanna us. Yeah. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a. Wanted me a. To get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that. I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah. 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 Whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around. We was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads. Who lost their way. Some of them outside still. Some of them, yeah. I'm a real beach boy. Come ride my wave. Left me with the either or. Fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes. Keep my. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that. I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah.
Call screech, I be gone.
Yeah.
They gon' run on how they come.
Yeah.
Get back, up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I you to make you a temperature rise? If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make us feel love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. $1,000 I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. And you, I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never riding solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make us see you. Now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I give banky. Oh, no, 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 no.
You got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need that, they make I look pity. You won't make us sing Joro me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come make it show.
Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego. Pero usted ni vela ni en... A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa porque le di un beso yo a una chica y ahora de repente se le quita. Lo persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. ¿Y dónde se le fue lo católico pensamiento? Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. Que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda. Y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo... También me miró feo que es pobre pero... Qué oso, ay. Qué oso. Ay, qué oso. Ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión. Qué oso. Qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. La familia bola de chismosos que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso. Pa' acabarla la hacen de toso. Le echan un poco, tíos mentirosos. Aquí entre nos son tantos celosos. Echan de todo, sal y hasta lodo. Saca el fabuloso y vamos a sacar la mugre. Vamos a sacar verdades aunque todos suden. A mí ya me vale más de toda mi vida hablaron mal y yo no le hice nada a nadie. ¿Qué familia tuve? Que si yo... del baño, no les parece con quién salgo. Usted tiene otro hijo en el barrio. Mira aquí ni santas ni pa' allá ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan. Y de miradas a miradas, mire para qué tan... No hay problema, yo pienso que te avisa. No hay curita, sana. Y hay critica, pero lo bailado no se quita. Quiero mi cartera bien ballena. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni este vuelo ni avión. Mira aquí ni santas... Ya ni pa' acá, aquí no hay ruta. Y si no le gusta, no se admire. Mire al chile, las miradas insultan.
Caught the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clink. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. And we might have a child. She can't get near me. Only I give a conversation to a Siri. My pants are married. Yes, I'm winning clearly. I'm the chosen one, see my potential, so they fear me. Lately I've been praying, God, I wonder, can you hear me? Thinking about the old me, I swear I miss you dearly. Stay down till you come up, I've been sticking to that theory. Every day a battle, I'm exhausted and I'm weary. Make sure I smile in public when alone, my eyes teary. I fought through it all, but it hurt me severely. I've been hiding behind my insecurities, but I know it ain't. Caught the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clinking. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. And we might have a child. Never put out a weak verse. When we lurk, I'm stuck till my feet hurt. When putting them streets first, white tees turn t-shirts. Looking for some real, he stuck in a deep search. Anxiety, I just wanna leave Earth. When they ask if I'm okay, it just make everything seem worse. Trying to explain your feelings sound like something you rehearsed. In my back with a clean smirk. Looking so deep into your eyes, I can read your thoughts. I mean, please don't talk. I done been through too much and I don't need another loss. Put that on every war scar for every battle. Out the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag like I'ma count while I'm in it. I hear planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting chains clinking. I guess that's how it sound when you winning. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably easily gon' drown when I'm in it.
Yeah.
Take heat.